to be given by one of our board of director members, Sidney, and I was trying to think of the best way to pitch this to you to show you how great this is and what an awesome opportunity is for you to be here tonight. And everybody in this forum should have been here this evening, and I think this is at least as important as patenting, okay? But I couldn't figure out a way to describe to you how important this is. And then I thought to myself, well, everybody watches Shark Tank. Have you seen Shark Tank before? Has anybody not seen Shark Tank? Okay, good. So there are presenters who come up and you know they prepared their pitch. Why? Because it's smooth. There's no delays. There's no ums. There's no question about what the invention is, what it does, how it functions, and what problem it solves. And they do that in 2 minutes. For a lot of reasons, that's the best pitch.
But for 4 hours to prepare.
More than that.
Yeah.
More than that.
No, I'm taking
But for that program, it has to be. They cannot have people coming up there and just talking. Okay? First of all, if you don't know about Shark Tank is not what it appears to be. Everything is taken into consideration, including contractual stuff. That's all done behind the scenes. You don't see that. But if they have people coming in to do these shows, those pitches have to be in a particular time frame or they can't even run the show. But if you see a good one, you will see the interest that's generated by the sharks. If you see a bad one, you'll see the sharks tell them, well, I'm not sure I understand the invention. I'm not sure, what problem it solves. I'm not sure your valuation because I don't really understand where your numbers are coming from. Those people did not prepare well. But the ones that did prepare well, there's very few questions, and the first one is, right away if they prepared well, is, how much of that did you sell last year? If that's the first question, you know the pitch was a good one, okay? Because they already understand it, know what it is, they want to know what you put out there, and they want to know how much you made last year because now they're ready to invest. If they start asking you other questions, you know the pitch wasn't good.
Which is kind of a misnomer because they actually want you to have sales, and you can't go up there as an inventor with a new product. I pitch them, and they don't
Correct.
products that
Correct.
have sales.
The other thing that, again, I don't want to deter from what Sidney's going to present here, but the one thing that everybody doesn't know either is that when you go in there, there's a different level of person that's going for that type of investing. Okay? They're not investing in people bottom floor. Okay? Because honestly, I hear some of these people up here, oh yeah, we made 1 million sales last month. I'm thinking, why the hell do you need them for? Why are you talking to them then for? What's the point? You've made millions, so they'll make you 10, so you're going to make 3 now? Be happy with the 1 million, for God's sakes, and run. But, that's up to them. That's what they want to do. They want to be in business. They want to work their butts off for the rest of their lives. Good for them. I have no problem with that. But anyway, so the knowledge that you'll receive today from Sidney, and he's even going to give you the opportunity to film some of this stuff to see how your pitches go, because this is going to be a working session, okay? This is incredibly valuable. If you can do this pitch and you can do it well, you can sell. If you can't do this pitch, you hire somebody else who can, like Sidney, okay? Because you really do need that, all right? So I'm not going to delay this any further. I want to go to the next slide. Can I go to the next slide?
There
we got it. I want to thank AMN Healthcare for allowing us to use this facility. By the way, this is extremely valuable for our club. Okay? If any of you are members of other associations, finding places like this are almost impossible, and if you really find a nice one like this, it costs about $25,000 to $3,000 a meeting. So for AMN Healthcare to host us, thank you very much. All right, without further ado, I'm going to bring Sidney up, and I'm going to have him bring you through the process of making what he calls the 1-minute pitch. I've always called it the 2-minute elevator pitch, but that's something else. So, Sidney, please, come on up. Has everybody got one of these? I'll pass them out.
Thank you very much.
I got it.
I'm gonna. Why don't you move your computer, because I'm gonna swap it over a minute.
Okay. And the mic works if you like it, if you would like to use it.
No, I'll just talk.
Okay, all right, I shut
I think everybody can hear me? Is that all right? Good. By the end of this, you may not hear me anymore because I got a little rough throat. But anyways, I'm Sidney Wildesmith. I've been with the Inventors Forum for a long time. For years, I videotaped every single presentation, which are all available online. So if you haven't already, it's a tremendous library of information by some very successful and talented and informative presenters. So that has helped me as an inventor. And my background is, I'm actually a biologist and I'm a biology teacher. I have worked in parks, natural state parks and national parks. I'm also an artist and a musician, but I'm an inventor and an entrepreneur. And I have something called Clean Tech TV. I love media, okay? Someone recently said, you're a communicator, that's what you should do. And I suppose that's one of my best talents, is just trying to learn how to communicate effectively. And actually, that's what I'm going to be helping you to do, because if you're an inventor and you can't communicate effectively, you're not going anywhere. Would that be right? I've worked with inventors. Some are easy to work with because they know how to communicate properly. And unfortunately, there's too many inventors who really don't quite get it, okay? And you talk and you talk and you talk and you just don't seem to go anywhere. And that's a waste of everybody's time, and they probably won't succeed. Because in the world of, I'm going to be hooking this.
You're just blue?
Well, it's starting up, so maybe it has to hook up. You have to be able to communicate quickly and clearly, and that's really important. Stephen Key has a book, One Simple Idea, and he talks about the cell sheet. Do you know what a cell sheet is? Okay, how many have heard of a cell sheet? Okay. One of the things he mentions is that on the cell sheet, particularly if it's a digital.
We're not getting a signal, see? It says up there, that's the problem.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out if do you have is that the correct setup for you at HDMI?
Okay. What just happened here? Oh, here comes the experts.
Oh, something's happening.
Let's get,
Oh, here.
There you go.
there you go.
All right.
You got it.
You just show up and it works. Okay. So, anyways, I've produced worked with a lot of inventors, and what I'm going to do today is a little bit different. A lot of people talk. You're going to actually do something, okay? And once this, oh, look at this, we got things rolling here. So, let me get my sheet here.
Oh, do you need a copy?
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you a little video here. This thing called A-Salt. Maybe I'll try to get it rolling, make sure it's going to roll, and we're going to have sound and stuff. And this is a, hang on, this should set up. This is a little video that I produced to say, hold on, let me get this. This is how you should consider your pitch. Come on, come on. And that's covered in here. So this actually reflects what you're going to see. And this particular pitch is 43 seconds. Okay? But it covers the bases. What happened here? Oh boy. Hold on. I thought that was, oh, here we go, maybe. Yes, 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 yes. We're getting there. This is always the hardest part of this process. This is the thing I hate the most, is trying to make all this work. Well, hopefully we'll start up here. So, a cell sheet, in Stephen Key's book, he says, you send out your cell sheet, and it has a big picture, and it has all your information. Here it is here. Hold on a second. Hold it a second. We'll take that back. But he says what you really want is a link to your pitch, a video pitch, all right? So, I'm going to show you this little piece. Realize this is a fictitious product. But it's, and as you work today, you can also invent your own product tonight, okay? But this is to help you learn about how to make a pitch. So I'm going to run this through and pay close attention. And actually, you can kind of follow. We'll just watch, we'll watch, and then I'm going to go through it step by step.
All the world may be soft, but getting it delivered where you need it, when you need it, in the exact right amount is a serious problem. A-Soft is taking up the world with its advanced delivery system. Made of glass and metal, its unique shapes conform to the hand, making it easy to open and close. Refilling is fast and efficient, and its fine machine delivery system allows each user to place the right amount with exact precision to meet each individual's needs. Already accepted around the world, the U.S. government confirms 313 million potential daily users in the U.S. alone. The problem, the solution. To order now, visit www.a-salt.com or call for immediate delivery. 1-888-4SALT.
Okay? Get it? Let's follow along. I'm going to play it again and stop. And we're going to review. I'm talking about the appeal, the problem, this, and almost every person who works in these realms agrees this is in advertising and promotion and marketing, agrees that if you're going to do a pitch, this is kind of how you want to approach it. So there's an appeal. You would try to identify quickly the problem, then the solution. Then you want to talk about the advantages, right? And in this particular case, since we're talking about a sell sheet, I talk about the opportunity, because that's what you're talking about. This is your opportunity to make $1 million, reach a specific audience, save the world, whatever that opportunity is. Primarily, it's about making money for the person you're pitching to. Then you restate it, restate the problem, you restate the solution, and then it's the call to action. So as I go through this again, watch how this works.
All the world needs salt.
That's the appeal. All the world needs salt. That's important, right? That's telling people, wow, that's right, this is all the world.
But getting it delivered where you need it, when you need it, in the exact right amount is the problem.
That's the problem. All right?
A-Salt is shaking up the world with its advanced delivery system. Made of glass and metal.
Now these are the advantages.
Shape conforms to the hand, making it easy to open and close. Refilling is fast and efficient, and its fine machine delivery system allows each user to place the right amount with exact precision to meet each individual's needs. Already accepted around the world, the U.S.
So this would be the opportunity. In your particular case, it will be very specific to you and who you're pitching to. In this case, we're saying it's a huge market. Okay. This is a little different. It's a sale, you're selling something as opposed to pitching something. Okay, there's a difference there.
U.S. government confirms 313 million potential daily users in the U.S. alone. The problem, the solution.
And then the call to action.
To order now, visit www.a-salt.com or call for immediate delivery. 1-888-4SALT.
So how many of you see the value of that? Yeah, okay. It just plain works. So what I am going to propose for you today is that actually, how many of you are sort of actively involved in at least thinking about a product? You have something in mind. Okay, every single one of you should be thinking about your pitch, all right? So today, what I want you to do is you're going to literally write up your pitch, okay? You take the time, and some of you will choose to actually then go out and have it videotaped. all right? And at the end of that, we'll come back in here and we'll see everybody's pitch.
Let's work in teams.
And yes, I'm getting to that too. I don't want to, well, yeah, work in teams, yeah. If either you can, if there's people who doesn't want to do a video, let's put it that way. Okay, you are the partners, okay? So you can help, and others who are want to do the video pitch, you can work in teams as well, and you can self-organize that part of it, all right? So I'm going to give you about a half an hour to put this together, work in your teams, break up and spread out, and then when it's done, when you're done, then what I'm going to have you do, and this is where a lot of people fail in terms of trying to do their video thing. They think they're going to stand up there and do it. I've done hundreds of videos, hundreds of different presentations. I always, almost always, unless it's like live interview, have a teleprompter, right? Well, I'm not going to set up a teleprompter, but here's going to be your teleprompter. You look at Jay Leno and these guys, there's a guy sitting there, if you see it, and they've got everything written out on a board like that, teleprompter, and they literally write it out. So work out your pitch on the paper. Then I'm going to have you literally transcribe word for word so you don't have to fumble, right? And then when one person is doing their pitch, the other person is going to hold it up so you can just read it. Yes, sir.
How would you like them to select the product that they're going to talk about? Do you want them to pick something simple, use something that they've done? How do you want them to select that? And they've
Well,
got a team, so
yeah.
everybody may have an idea.
That's, well, either you have a real product, and by the way, we're not asking for proprietary information here.
Okay.
Have some fun with it, okay? Change the dynamic. We're not trying to pick your, pry into what you guys do. So just change it enough, This is, and nothing is going to leave this, well, that's not true. It will be on YouTube, okay? But don't reveal anything that isn't
Public knowledge.
public knowledge. That's correct, yeah. So have fun with it. But I mean, you can always modify that when you're up to it's showtime, right? But this will give you an opportunity to really think through this. What is the appeal of your product, right? What is the problem that you're trying to solve? What's the solution? Well, it's your product, right? Here's what it does, right? Here's the opportunity. If it's a sell sheet, and keep it short. I say keep it pithy if you can. I use the term, this product is shaking up the world. That's a little play on the salt shaker. So it's fun to add a little bit of of humor or whatever else into your pitch. And then you just restate the problem, restate the solution, and then it's the call to action. So, yes, sir.
Now, not everybody has a product, so you may want to combine people with the person who has a product with one who doesn't, so they can work together on the...
When I asked, almost everybody raised their hand. Okay, I mean, how many people? Let's put it this way: how many people want to do a video? It's just short. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody else? Come on, you're in.
Oh, I pushed my
Oh,
hand.
did you? Okay. Anyways, that's fine. We'll do whatever we want. So, any questions on what we're going to do?
Put the teams together.
Put the teams together and start. There's some tables out here. I'm ultimately going to be videotaping out there. And when you come out, when you're done, you can just walk out there, and I'm going to have you sign your name so I know the sequence when we review this, so I can introduce you. All right? Really simple.
Sidney, help them out. Put the teams together. Because you got 5 people who want...
Okay, let's have people who want to do video stand up here.
There you go. That works.
You have a product.
Just need to beat pepper.
Yeah, just make something up. This will give you...
Can that be my real product?
Whatever, that's up to you. Okay, I'm not going to advise.
What happens if that be my real product?
Choose one.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, here's the point. Or just make something up. But this will give you an opportunity to work your way through what has to be done and to stand in front of a camera and read the teleprompter, because you're just going to read it. That's going to make it really easy. And it could be a lot of fun. And you get a little feedback, instantaneous feedback about being on camera and your pitch. Quite honestly, you got to practice those pitches. Okay. So this is an introduction. This is the beginning. And at some point, you're probably going to have to do this. Okay? So who wants to just choose someone to work with and work in twos or threes?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people with 5, so they get two more.
Three of us work together?
2 to each.
You gonna do a video?
Sure.
Okay, good. We got another one here. That's it. You guys sort that out, and then start working on your.
Okay, what's our product?
Come on up.
Okay,
Hi.
let's start.
Hi.
Okay, let's go.
Are you ready? Well, I'm excited. We got a student over here who's practicing. Oh, look at Tom's doing his Tom. Tom's doing his over there. Zoom in on something. So. Oh, you're going to use this as a backdrop? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Neutral. Okay, understand. See what I do that? I do. Right there. Do you want to put some tape on the floor? Because you can see yourself there, but I can. Yeah, but I'm not going to let you see yourself. Okay. I'm going to dial you in there. And then you want to get as close to this as possible. Right. Okay, now, hey, a little quiet on the set. Go, quiet on the set, people. If you need to, go into the next show that we're going to talk about. We're getting ready to do some show business here. Are you ready, sir? Yes, sir. Again. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to just have a natural smile, not a big smile. Okay, get your hands up a little bit. Get them loosened up. You ready? I am. Okay. My name is Tom Hauscher, and I have a simple way to use foam air protectors to actually protect your hearing. Disposable foam air protectors do not protect your hearing. They constantly fall out. They pop out and they fall out. On inventorsplace.com. That was good. That was good. You said you never did this before? Man, oh my God, that was cool. That was good. Get a little, but you know, first go here. So another time doing it, I'll be in an elevator sitting in front. Okay, you ready? One okay. Is it on one sheet? Yep. Oh, wow. All right. You're going to stand position here. Close. So, are you sort of ready? Okay, could I have a little quiet on the set? A little quiet on the set. Thank you. You ready?
75% of Americans are overweight due to an unhealthy diet. Wouldn't it be nice to have an alternative to unhealthy snacks made of whole nutrition opportunities?
Okay, that was really good.
I didn't have a phone number because.
That's right. No, we're not going to do this for 50, but that was very good. Yeah, very good. Okay. So, are you sort of ready? Right? Okay. Okay, here's what I want you to do. You're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to have quiet on the set. Please. Lower. Okay. So I want you to just relax a little bit. Get a little smile on your face. A little tiny smile. Let's always start with a smile, okay? That's good. So when I do this, and you start.
Hello. Heart overheating problems? Yeah, it happens. Most of the cars today have a computer for everything. It's hot, it should stick on, and when it cools down, it should turn off. But
Okay, why don't we do another take, okay? Just what to do, just read what's here.
Relax.
Just read, that's why I say, just read the words.
Okay.
Just read the words, and don't try to make up your own words.
Okay.
It's there, just read it, okay?
All right? Hello. Overheating problems? Full national. It's a fan control module. Change the computer. It just got good. I got it.
Okay.
I'm not good.
Okay, you learned something. You learned it's not easy,
I know.
right? And so therefore, what you want to do is you want to really get this down. And I'm telling you, the truth is, I think maybe, were you reading that or did you start ad-libbing? Did you start kind of?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's where it goes wrong, almost every single time. Okay, all right. When I give you this, okay, then just smile, it's a natural smile, all right, and start. Okay, I need a little quiet on the set. Hi, I'm Douglas from the Solitary. So around 150 men in the U.S. and most of them have facial hair. So most of them visit the trim now and get yours to your house. Okay, good, very nice. Yeah. Do not have to apologize. Quiet on the set. Okay, when I give you this, and you go ahead and do
The holidays are right around the corner, and everybody is expecting a fabulous turkey dinner. But cooking turkey, hold on, sorry. I'll read it.
Okay, ready? Take two.
The holidays are right around the corner, everybody is expecting a fabulous dinner. But cooking the turkey is the most stressful part of any holiday meal. Upcoming holidays making you nervous? Let Cook Pro One put your mind at ease and make your holiday perfect. Order now. Visit cookpro.com. That's KUKPRO.com. Order now.
Okay, we got more people, right? All right.
Hopefully there'll be sound. I think there should be, hopefully.
Well, we heard something.
Yeah, we did, okay. Okay, is everybody positioned here?
We're ready.
Yeah.
Here's Tom.
Here's Tom.
Like that better.
Let's go back here a little tiny bit. Here's Tom.
That is a good look.
My name is Tom Rauscher, and I have a simple way to use foam ear protectors to actually protect your hearing. Disposable foam ear protectors do not protect your hearing. They constantly they pop out and they fall out. They are insufficient. If you could find a way to protect your hearing so that you can hear your whole life, would you? Ear Protect. Fits on headbands and holds foam ear protectors in your ear. They protect 100%, they're easy to use and reuse, and you can stop fighting your ear protection. Protect your hearing. Disposable foam ear protectors do not protect efficiently. Get Ear Protect now for your whole life hearing. My name is Tom. I'm at inventorsplace.com.
Whoa, that was good. That was good.
Bueno.
Okay, let's see what we got next coming
What
up
is your
here.
prototype?
Okay, so this is Catherine with Karma Bar. Okay?
You did it the first time?
I think so.
Awesome.
Here we go.
75% of Americans are overweight due to an unhealthy diet. Wouldn't it be nice to have an alternative to unhealthy snacks made of whole, nutritious ingredients? The Karma Bar is made of only 3 healthy healthy ingredients. It's gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, and will agree with most restrictive diets. It's delicious, convenient, and full of nutrients. The Karma Bar is the solution for a healthy snack. Taste yours at your local market or call us for investment opportunities.
Good. And by the way, I do understand that when you're...
75% of Americans are overweight.
I guess we're repeating this. That was so good. Let's hear it again. By the way, also remember that in this type of a pitch, you also have the titles. You can have fly-ins of your product. Okay, you'll have the phone number and your logo that'll be positioned around this thing, which is reinforcing it even more.
Don't forget the cheesy music.
And well, yeah. Talk to Danny. He's full of cheesy music. Fidel?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll just say, Fidel he struggled a little bit. Do you want me to play this or not?
Go ahead.
Okay, guy. Okay, that's fine.
I'm okay.
You try,
I have no problem. I
The whole point of this is to learn.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Hello. Overheating problems? Introducing CoolMaster. It's a fan control module, external circuit. It's a solution. It has a temperature sensor that sends the signal to external module. He'll send the signal to a relay who sends the signal to the fan to turn on time. It simply saves you a lot of money. Sometimes you have to change the computer. It's just that good. I'm not good.
Can you?
Is that your prototype?
Yeah.
On there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I got nervous. I mean, I did start good,
Yeah.
but then I know it is my problem.
I think I was telling Fidel, I could tell while I was recording that he stopped reading.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you what, don't just read it. That's what I'm saying. Get the words, every word perfect. Ready? Here we go. And read. Oh, this is Douglas with lip trim. Trim.
Hi, I'm Douglas, and this is lip trim. So around 150 men in the U.S., and most of them have facial hair. Most have the problem getting the even clean trim around the mustache area. With lip trim, get the perfect mustache trim every time. So the perfect lip-shaped trimmer has the pattern blade alignment and fits any man. And it's quick and easy and attachable to every trimming device. It saves time and easy to use, and it's also safe. And also is adaptable to most trimmer brands. So capture 150 million men alone in the U.S. with lip trim. And then you'll have no more problems getting the clean, even trim every time. Give lip trim a perfect trim every time. Visit Lip Trim now and get yours to your house.
All right. Yes. Yeah, it does. Well, and that's where, again, that can be, the voice can be behind it, and then you can actually have someone doing that as well.
Yeah.
But your pitch is going to be the same, you know. If you look at an advertisement, it's a combination of whatever works. Okay. But anyways, look at, I just have to say, you guys are doing great. Okay, and now we have Dennis Darwell and Cook Pro, K-U-K-P-R-O, thermometer. Okay?
The holidays are right around the corner and everybody's expecting a fabulous turkey dinner. But cooking the turkey is the most stressful part of any holiday meal. Overcooking, undercooking. Regular thermometers are unreliable and inaccurate, leaving you guessing and can ruin the holidays. But now, with Cook Pro 1, cooking the turkey will be the highlight of your holiday. With its 12 unique sensors, the Cook Pro 1 thermometer constantly monitors the temperature profile of your turkey, ensuring thorough temperature readings throughout. So easy to use. The mobile app clearly displays the temperature in an easy-to-read format right on your phone, allowing you freedom to prepare the rest of your meal stress-free. Cook Pro 1 even sounds an alarm when the target temperature is reached, ensuring it is perfectly cooked every time. Upcoming holidays making you nervous? Let CookPro One put your mind at ease and make your holiday perfect. Order now. Visit cookpro.com. That's KUKPRO.com. Order now.
I actually like the fact that he turned to the other key card.
Yeah, okay, a little, right, exactly, yeah. There's all sorts of dynamics, exactly.
I just want to ask a question. If everyone understood that there's actually 12 sensors in one thermometer probe, did you get that from the
Yes. Yes.
You did. You did. Okay. How many did not?
Me.
I got it that there was 12 sensors, but I didn't know that it was in one probe.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, here's what's, I'm going to explain something too.
Okay.
This is, which I think is a really, we were talking as a terrific selling point. In fact, that what shows you a dynamic cross-section of where those temperatures are in that piece of meat. So if it's cold out here and it's cold down there, you'll know it's, or hot, I should say, on the outside, and it'll show you that the inner temperature. That's really the selling point.
Yeah.
For, like the perfect steak.
You captured the cold spot.
Exactly right. Yeah. You can dial that in. And here's another, it's just, I'm imagining selling points. Once you find that out, you get the perfect steak every time. Look, this has been a pleasure for me, and I'm really impressed with all of you folks here. How many feel that this was like a really good learning experience for you? Okay, great. Really great introduction to them. Thank you.